Well, thank you for having me, Brian. And yes, I was ecstatic, right? It's something that I went through as a kid. I feel like we've kind of gone away from let's rub some dirt on it and have some standards. And it was something to me that, you know, it just makes sense, right? I mean, RFK Jr. is going head on with the food supply. Movement's the next step, right? And having a standard is so important because if you don't have a standard or a measure, how can you determine whether you're improving upon anything?
I agree. Let's go to SOT 1. This is a flashback where JFK says there's nothing more unfortunate than fat children. Then we'll go over some of the details on the other side. Take a look.
There is nothing, I think, more unfortunate than to have soft, chubby, fat-looking children who go to watch their school play basketball every Saturday and regard that as their week's exercise. I hope that all of you will join, and everybody in the United States, to make sure that our children participate fully in a vigorous and adventurous life which is possible for them in this very rich country of ours.
You know, Paul, he's not lying. We certainly have gotten away from that. Let's throw up graphic 2, Paul, and we'll talk over it. This is the childhood obesity from 2017 to 2020, and that's youths 2 to 9. 19.7, or let's put a number to it, 14.7 million kids are obese. That seems pretty high. That's up from just 5.2 back from 71 to 74, so up quite a bit. Is it because we're inactive? Did our diets change? Are we lazy? Are we playing video games? Why do you think this number went from 5.2 to 14.7 million?
I think it's all the above, Brian. I mean, childhood obesity affects over 1 in 3 children, and it's not just about weight. It's about long-term metabolic and cardiovascular and psychological risks, right? Increased rates of type 2 diabetes. Again, we mentioned the food supply. That's one thing. People are stuck to their phones. Children are stuck to their phones. Video games have evolved, and it's an epidemic of us moving less, eating horribly, and being lazier, right? There is no push on fitness, and it's not about fitness to look good or for sports. It's just for longevity. 2 of the best and proven longevity hacks somebody can do is get their gut health dialed in and have muscle. Those are the 2 biggest things that you can do, and they don't cost a whole lot of money to do.
Yeah. Let's talk about the psychological risk in all of this. And for someone that might be battling their weight as a kid growing up, that's got to play a little bit on their self-esteem. Maybe they're a little bit more insecure than some certain kids. So this has a psychological development in all of it.
Well, fit children have better executive function, right? There's lower rates of depression in fit children. Now, when you do this, it also correlates to stronger bones, better metabolic health, and improved cognitive development, which we all know that a child's brain is a sponge, and that starts as early as possible. They're mimicking and watching behavior, and introducing these standards into the youth again, it helps create this healthy momentum and self-awareness that lasts a lifetime. And it builds, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It builds intestinal fortitude, right? More than anything else. It builds grit. It's not just about building muscles. It's about setting goals and pushing your limits, right? It's something that it rewards effort, it rewards perseverance, and it's creating a growth mindset. It's just, it's a culture. It's a cultural thing that we've kind of gone away from because everybody's so concerned about feelings. And it's not that you have to be insensitive to feelings around this. It's just that you set standards. And I think, there's going to be critics where they say, oh, well, this didn't necessarily work the first time, right? The real win isn't the certificate. It's what process and what builds along the way, right? And, Michael Jordan wrote in his book that he didn't compete against the other people around him. He competed with his last best performance. And that's the kind of mindset we want to teach our youth. As a father of a 15-year-old daughter, I got to tell you, the last decade and from the time she was born, it was tough to raise her the way that we were raised in the society that we were being brought up in.